Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Mountain West football season. It's the battle for the trophy to get the crown the champion of the Mountain West Conference here today. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 24th ranked team in the country, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the 6th ranked team in the land, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The big fullback's got it here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now a carry here for the fullback. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Now play number 9 on this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Utes come to the line and start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that for a running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a field goal attempt coming up now. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Tackled up near midfield at the 48. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tight end makes the grab. First down pickup, tackled at the 45. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. And it's Utah in the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Breaking tackles.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And now the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And the Utes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And the Utes come to the line with 1st and goal. On first down, it's play action. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
The hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than a big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
And the Utah offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Makes a quick catch. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down. And they pick up the first down as the fullback becomes involved as a playmaker, a guy we usually see throwing blocks.
Yeah, this guy actually played running back in high school. He got a little bit bigger. They moved him to fullback. You can see the athletic ability that still displays. And you're right, he's a physical guy, known for his blocking. But with that background, you can see the damage he can do to a defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Yeah, they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Can he make it to the marker? And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Utes. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just...
And the Utes offense takes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Utes are moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Here's a carry for the fullback. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
He'll pitch it. fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
And that's a great example of the option working so well down inside the 10-yard line. The defense was caught off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
And the Utah offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He'll hand it off. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Utes. No chance to catch him. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now, and with a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.